Springfield was hosting a forum with a bunch of experts from single-sex schools to answer questions like, do girls learn better in an all-girls environment? Do students at single-sex schools outperform their coed counterparts? Well, Springfield's growing. They're thinking about whether they need a single-sex school. That's why they had this forum, and it was pulled together by Dr. Richard Eden from the Springfield City Group. Richard, good morning.
Good morning, Rebecca. How are you?
Well, thank you. Keen to know, at the end of the forum, did you reach a decision about whether Springfield needs a single-sex school?
Well, as I said at the beginning, it wasn't a debate of which was right and which was wrong. It was to immerse ourselves into a bit of a deeper thought around why parents might choose a single-sex education and etc. So it was very successfully wide attendance. We had over 100 registrations. The breadth was surprising to us across 14 universities and independent schools in Brisbane, Sydney, Adelaide, Hobart. So it was very well subscribed, and the panel didn't let us down. They were very excellent in their commentary.
And what were the answers to some of the questions you were asking? Do students in a single-sex school outperform their co-ed counterparts?
Well, it came down to what is personalised learning and how do individuals regulate their own learning. So how can young people deconstruct complex questions and collaborate with those around them and how to make that knowledge meaningful, whether they are male or female. But I guess one of the striking things that came out was the importance of confidence. And the University of Queensland research into self-confidence was very enlightening to us all. It appears as though self-confidence diverges at the age of 10 or around there as to what matters in the environment around them. And of course, that's very, very important then to make sure that the school is offering opportunities for all to belong and all to feel better about where they're at. So there was some very good research there, even across looking at the 60 most successful CEOs on the ASX, and they couldn't find gender being a difference as to where they went to school. It wasn't city or country. It was all, the commonality was they had all come from a highly resourced, highly engaged and involved teachers in their school, which is not surprising.
That's interesting though, isn't it? Very interesting.
It is.
All right, so...
So there wasn't too much on structure. One of the interesting points, so some are K to 12 and some are entry at 5, 7 and 12 and 10, which might be connected to that confidence piece. But one piece of research was that there may in fact be the need for single-sex classes in a co-ed school. So the idea of does the whole school need to be single-sex? Maybe not. Maybe certain subjects, certain year levels learn better in a single gender classroom, but that can still be within a total school.
Yes, which was a point raised by, a number of people up off the back of our conversation last week.
Correct.
People were so interested and engaged in that. And to your point of confidence, of course, that's going to come in different forms and in different environments depending on the individual child. Final question for you, Richard. Will Springfield be getting a single-sex school?
Well, we have a demand gap by 2026 for more private education. So we already have 5 good private schools. And we consider that we should continue to pursue this to see whether, because all at the moment, all of our 11 schools are co-ed. So is there a need for our parents and our community to be able to put their child, when they choose, into a single-sex school? We think the answer is we should be still looking at that as an opportunity.
It's a yes-ish. Richard, great to chat this morning. Thanks so much. We'll keep in touch.
Thank you for being interested.